Welcome back to an episode about the ID bus, the good, the bad, the ugly. I have had it for half a year now, drove 12,000 kilometers, and am I still buzzing? Both yes and no. Is it a great car? It is an awesome car. It's quiet, it's fast. Yeah, acceleration is fast, top speed is unfortunately limited to 165 kilometers an hour, and it could easily handle 180, 200. It's just planted on the road. We've just been to Harzen on 1 week of vacation, and the bus just handled the roads like a bus, the Autobahn, but you could easily go for a higher top speed. I know it drains the battery, but it just drives so good, so it could easily do it. And yeah, awesome car. We were 6 almost grown-ups with luggage, no problem, and a dog. The travel assist is just awesome when you're driving, especially because there was a lot of what the Germans call Stau. Another problem is that if you go into Harzen on vacation, a big, small mountain area in the middle of Germany, some would say North Germany, there is hardly any infrastructure concerning, what should you say, EVs. So we had to, there was one charger in town. It was very expensive. It was very slow. And but we made do, and in the mountain, actually with the regen, it's just great. And yeah, so it's a great car. Has one problem though, and I've been to Volkswagen once and been to my local mechanic. After I switched from the winter tires to the original tires, the Stocktons, you can see it here. It started vibrating at at around 130 kilometers. Then I complained to Volkswagen, and they said that they tried to balance the wheels. Then it got even worse. Then it was at 120, and so I gave up on Volkswagen. I also took 2 hours to balance out 2 wheels and switch to wiper blades. The wiper blades, the originals, are crap. They give up. They are noisy, and but I have in my agreement with Volkswagen that they changed them for free, and I pay for that. So I just after 3 months I got my first new set, and now I could easily use another set. So yeah, wipers are shit. Wheels. Then I went to my local mechanic, and we could see that when we put the wheels on that they were off. So he rebalanced them, and now it just does it at 100, around 110, 112 kilometers, but it's steady at 130, and above 130 is really, really good. And I am not, when I go to the forums and stuff, I'm not the only one complaining, especially on the long wheelbase version. I haven't heard of anybody with the short wheelbase version with the problems. I've tried to film it, or wifey tried to film it while we were driving, but it's difficult to see on a video that it's only small vibration in the steering wheel. And I actually suspect either that these Conti tires, comfortable as they are noisier than my winter tires. The sidewalls are pretty thin, you can see, in order to get some comfort. They're probably also made for SUVs and not so heavy cars at this. So I think maybe the tire just gets uneven. On a normal car with Conti tires, if you don't use it for a week, you have a little flat spot that goes away in like 5 minutes of driving. But with these, with such a heavy load, I think maybe it's not the rim. I think maybe it's the sidewall of the tire that just gets squeezed, and then it never really finds its shape again. I've given a little bit up on it. As long as I can drive 130, it's fine. Also charging at the highway or Tesla's superchargers was super fine. Of course, 200 kilowatts hours. I almost got it out of it when we were charging on the way back, as you can see here. And yeah, so that went pretty fast. So that isn't, if you are 6 people and they all have to eat a little bit and have to pee, then you easily have enough power to go on. So is it a great van for windsurfing? If you're a wave sailor, maybe. But if you are both a wave sailor, freestyler, fin racer, and foil racer, and also want to do the Formula foil stuff that I'm currently training for, World Championship is coming up in less than a month, and I've just ordered a 360 cam, so hopefully race coverage will be better. I caved relatively fast, also because the kids started sailing even more, so I have to bring more stuff and don't want to take the big one over there all the time. So I caved and I got the trailer. So luckily I got this with a towing hook. And yeah, you can see just from 3 boards and yeah, a lot of stuff that it's tight in the van. So it's not a great van, it's a great car. Except for the, what should you call, the shaking of the steering wheel. And yeah, you can also see in this clip how much I've used in Danish wintertime and summertime, also driving Autobahn. We just did 550 kilometers yesterday, and yeah, the car did 20 kilowatt hours for 100 kilometers. That's 5 kilometers per kilowatt hour. With 6 person most of the time, a dog, air condition, all working all the time because it was hot. Yeah, and I think that's very acceptable if you look at it. And we did an average of a little over 70 kilometers per hour because there was the occasional stow, and we had to go not through the tunnel in Hamburg, but through the city and stuff like that. So that cuts in on your average velocity. And yeah, another problem I find with the car, this is a very luxury problem, but if you've seen my old van, I did a lot of stuff to it and really enjoy modifying vans. Here I could cut a custom floor mat, but if you look at it, yeah, what would you do with this back end? As I know people wrap them. I thought I would wrap this too, but yeah, I just like the monoblock design, one color when everybody else is wrapped in 2 colors. And yeah, as you can see, the back end with the big tail light all over just looks simple and amazing. You have these diffuser things, then you have actually super wide tires, 265 on the back from factory. And you can also see the wheels are not sitting, they're sitting pretty far out, so you don't need spaces, so that you can also hit this already. And yeah, some might go for lowering. I occasionally drive on a beach, so I would not lower it. It sits pretty low already, as you can see. And yeah, so you can't do anything to the back end. The stock wheels in 20-inch, I think is just awesome. The windows are already tinted, so you can't do nothing there. The accents are in high gloss black, so they fit the windows, and also that little one up there. So, and the lights are awesome. Also, you can't really do anything here. And yeah, I was thinking getting the grille all black, but again, I kind of, the monoblock design, as I call it, has really grown on me. So yeah, and also there's some pictures compared to an older T5, T6 thing here in red. And yeah, it is lower, it's smaller. It's really nice to drive in the city, but yeah, let me know in the comments. The only thing I think I would try to do different is that this is white, the only white part on the car. And I think it sticks out. I think if I could get this and there's actually a small edge, so it would probably be possible if I could get this in silver, in the same silver as the car, front and back, because here you have them in chrome. That looks way nicer, I think. So get that in silver, and maybe the ID bus in text in gloss black. Yeah, but it's an awesome car. It doesn't use that much power for such a, yeah, it's a square shape. And yeah, for windsurfing, I bought a really nice trailer. I will do some videos on that I really enjoy, but it's a bit more of a hassle to put that on and off, and backing with the trailer, I'm not the master yet. And yeah, good thing also when backing and driving is the cameras on the bus in the assist packages that I got. Yeah, I just like the car. I've heard some people have troubles with the 12-volt battery, but I think it's just the setting in the app where you allow it to take a little bit more juice from the big battery. I think it's called optimized battery or something. I'd switch it on from the beginning. So besides from some shaking at high speeds, the bus has just behaved, and on purpose I went for a version without electric sliding doors and electric tailgate, and also ditched the windows in the back, because there you hear people having a lot of problems. So yeah, but great car. I'm still in love and I'm keeping it.